Lovely day. The speed of the water going past is mad, and there's no way you could swim against that. Oh, morning guys. I am out of Viaduct. I'm out basically shooting today, doing some property work, and it's a beautiful day. And I've literally just been flying the drone over here where there's lots of water at the minute, just because it's a nice morning and it's awesome. So I just thought I'd have a quick look at the river flying past and show you guys around. It's definitely flowing. That's cool. So yeah, anyway, on to the next location, and then I've got to go to a house a bit later on to do some filming basically, and I think some photos, I can't remember, but mostly filming. But what a beautiful morning, worth coming out. So anyway, I'm going to jump back in the car, and hopefully the bit of river I came through, which was very shallow at the time, if you use the bridge, not the ford, hopefully it hasn't got any higher. But anyway, yeah, there's some interesting footage you'll see shortly of a van that took the wrong decision. Yeah, so basically the ford that you drive through, as in like a river, the road you can actually it goes through the river, it has one and a bridge. So the bridge is not very wide. The fast flowing stream, river, whatever you want to call it, here is quite shallow, but at the same time obviously fast flowing, and it is quite deep at the moment due to heavy rain. These guys in a van there couldn't fit through because they had their side thing for windows and things. It made it dodgy trying to get over the bridge, so they decided to risk it, and obviously intake sucked in water and van conked out. Lucky a guy there with it's not a Land Rover, it's basically based on a Land Rover, I can't remember what it's called. I was going to say Chieftain, but it's not. It might be something similar. He basically chucked a rope on it and dragged it out, which was quite cool to watch. It was just like, literally always have the drone on you, unless the weather's horrendous. If you're out in the car or whatever like that, you never know what you're going to see. And I'd literally just arrived, had a little walk around, and then turned around and went, oh, there's a van in the river. So I thought, right, drone up it goes. And it just adds for a bit of light-hearted comedy. I know it's going to be expensive for the guys who've got the van to fix it, but there we go. It's one of those things, I guess. Easily done. And anyway, at least they got out and didn't get wet feet, or not too much anyway. And off they went for recovery, basically. Bit of a mill or something, because the water flows under the house. It's kind of cool. And then the river runs down there as well. And then we've got church. And then the view back, which is rather pretty actually. It's quite a nice view. But yeah, it's fast flowing though. Anyway, we shall head back. Morning. I just discovered this place probably 20 years ago when we were out. I think we come from Brands Hatch, because it's not very far from Brands Hatch, and we were out exploring and stuff. And there's so this place, you've got the ford, which is kind of pretty. You've got the castle, the viaduct, church, obviously the river, which is a big feature, and then you've got an old Roman palace. a few pubs. Will he do it? No. No, chicken. So further down from the ford, the river carries on running down, and well, we're actually upstream actually, and there's the viaduct, and that is the main railway line that runs through. And I was hoping a train was going to come, but typically while I was there, nothing came. As I stopped further down to go for a wander again, I heard a train coming. I was like, typical, but never mind. It was quite picturesque, and then you can see the reflections in the clouds and stuff in the sky on the water there, of the waterlogged ground. But it's quite a nice picturesque area. The sun was out, which was amazing. That's one reason I got up earlier, got to the location earlier, because the sun was out, and it was actually lovely, because later on, as you'll see in the video in a minute, it pretty much snowed. So yeah, all weathers recently, it's a bit mad. But yeah, anyway, pretty little location there. There's even a Roman palace further behind the drone now. Basically, there's a Roman palace sort of museum, and it's actually got a Roman palace they actually uncovered, and another castle there as well. I think Lullington Castle. And there's also another castle further down, which is a bit of a wreck, and it's not really worth visiting, really, personally. But I mean, you know, it is what it is. Anyway, so I was running out of time now, so I thought, well, I better get a move on, and brought the drone back in. Anyway, landed at the location later on, and there's a golf course nearby, so we utilised that in one of the views for the sort of advertising video. And this I've added a bit of grading because it just looked right. It kind of looks like a horror movie kind of vibes with the trees and everything like that. It could be a really good setting for a film. So I've added a little bit of editing to the video here, with just a little bit of different colours and whatever, and you know, it's just adds a little bit of moodiness to it. You can see the sun there is actually lighting the grass up a little bit. It's just lighting the ground very nicely, but the trees are all still dark and moody. And as you can see, every now and again you'll see a little bit of something falling past the camera. That's when it was threatening to chuck stuff out of the sky. So I brought it back down, and then we had a quick look, and it didn't really do anything, so I tucked it back up again, and basically then the heavens opened, and it was sort of sleet, snow for a few minutes, and then it stopped. But it kind of adds to the video, and you'll see it in a few seconds, where it just kind of added to the mood. It made it look cold and wintry. Look at that. I mean, it just looks fantastic, especially through the trees. And it just really gave, I thought, a really interesting look. And as a view, it was pretty cool. And the house is awesome. I'm not going to show you inside the house because obviously it's not my property or anything. But yeah, it was just an awesome place, and lots of potential if anybody buys it. But absolutely wicked. Just thought I'd show you. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you soon for another one. Please click that subscribe button, notification bell as well, and I'll see you soon.